Here are 20 anti-simp behaviors that could literally save you from the biggest trap men fall into. Giving power to the wrong woman. If you're doing these things, you will get played. 1. Stop giving attention to women who ignore you. When you give energy without return, you train people to treat you like wallpaper. The man who ignores gets noticed. The man who begs becomes invisible. 2. Do not double text. No reply is the reply, and your silence carries more weight than any paragraph you send. 3. Never chase a woman who makes you earn basic respect. If she rewards your begging more than your backbone, walk away. Desperation kills desire. 4. Stop orbiting women who friend-zone you. Friendship is not a waiting room. If she wants someone else, remove yourself. Silence is the upgrade. 5. Don't pursue someone who disrespects your time. Stand-ups and dry apologies aren't busy signals. They are priority rankings. Leave immediately. 6. Never reward disrespect with more kindness. A simple "that wasn't cool" builds more respect than 1,000 peacekeeping smiles. 7. Don't ask for validation. Validation seeking drains your power. When you trust yourself, others trust you. 8. Don't change your opinions to match hers. A man who disagrees calmly is far more attractive than a man who shapeshifts for approval. 9. Control your smile. Excitement is good. Broadcasting excitement is not. The calm man wins because mystery beats enthusiasm. 10. Don't rush to fix her problems. Help is earned, not owed. Save your effort for people who match it. 11. Stop making women your purpose. Purpose makes you magnetic. Begging for female attention makes you hollow. 12. Keep compliments rare and specific. Too many compliments cheapen your presence. One powerful one stays in her mind for days. 13. Don't brag to impress her. Bragging is insecurity in disguise. Curiosity is attracted to mystery, not self-advertising. 14. Don't talk down on other men to look better. If you need to tear another man down, you've already lost. Confidence builds itself, not through comparison. 15. Don't explain your standards. Men who talk about their standards sound insecure. Men who live their standards get respected without saying a word. 16. Stop checking in when it's not reciprocated. When care becomes routine without return, you become background noise. 17. Don't over-apologize. A man who apologizes for breathing loses respect instantly. Own your choices without shrinking. 18. Stop gifting before you're valued. Generosity without reciprocation turns you into an emotional vending machine. Give only where energy matches. 19. Don't fear being disliked for standing your ground. Respect comes from boundaries, not compliance. 20. Stop making beauty your main talking point. If you make her looks your only focus, you become forgettable. Depth creates attraction, not worship. What you just learned in this video isn't dating advice. It's not motivation. It's not theory. It's a map of power, a psychological blueprint that separates the men who get respected from the men who get drained. Because the truth is harsh, but simple. Women don't use strong men. They use men who volunteer their power. Every anti-simp behavior in this video points to one brutal reality. A reality most men avoid because it hurts. You trained people how to treat you. You trained them by over-giving, by over-explaining, by over-hoping, by over-investing in people who invested nothing, by apologizing for things you didn't do and accepting behaviors you didn't deserve. And then you wondered why you felt drained, why you felt replaceable, why you felt invisible. It wasn't because you were weak. It was because you were untrained. No one taught you that your time is currency, that your silence is power, that your boundaries are self-respect in physical form. That energy given without reciprocation becomes self-destruction. But today you saw something different. You saw what happens the moment a man stops bending. When you stop giving attention to women who ignore you, you teach the world your presence is earned, not assumed. When you stop explaining your standards, you tell everyone your life is guided by actions, not negotiation. When you stop chasing women who disrespect your time, you prove you are a man of direction, not desperation. When you stop double texting, over-apologizing, explaining yourself, you reclaim the emotional territory you abandoned. Because every simp behavior has the same root: fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not being chosen, fear of not being enough, fear of losing someone who was never actually yours. But here's the paradox. The more a man acts from fear, the more he loses. And the more a man acts from standards, the more he wins. Women don't drain strong men. They drain available men. Men who give before earning. Men who explain before being asked. Men who try to impress instead of express. Men who chase connection instead of embodying it. But when a man becomes grounded, when he becomes unshakable, unmoved, unbothered, unavailable to disrespect, everything shifts. Because a woman can't manipulate a man whose emotions are not for sale. She can't disrespect a man who enforces boundaries without hesitation. She can't drain a man who knows how to walk away without collapsing. And that's the man you're becoming. A man who no longer worships beauty, but recognizes depth. A man who doesn't chase comfort, but pursues purpose. A man who doesn't fear losing people, because he refuses to lose himself again. A man whose presence speaks louder than his words, whose silence carries more weight than his explanations, whose standards echo in every room he enters. You're not just learning anti-simp behaviors, you're learning masculine sovereignty. You're learning emotional discipline. You're learning how to control the only thing you ever truly had control over, yourself. Because here's the secret. You don't become respected by demanding respect. You become respected by refusing to disrespect yourself. You don't become desired by chasing validation. You become desired by becoming a man with gravity. You don't become powerful by overpowering others. You become powerful by mastering your energy. When you move like a man who needs nothing, the world offers you everything. When you walk with purpose, people follow. When you carry silence like a weapon, people listen. When your standards are unshakable, your life becomes unrepeatable. And that's why these 20 behaviors matter. Because they are not rules for dating, they are rules for self-respect. They're a blueprint for reclaiming your time, your focus, your emotional stability, your masculine presence. This is how you rebuild yourself. Not with noise, but with discipline. Not with pleading, but with posture. Not with chasing, but with choosing. The moment you stop being a man who reacts and start becoming a man who decides, your entire life changes. So remember this. Respect is not something you ask for. Respect is something you stop sacrificing. Stop handing out discounts. Stop negotiating your worth. Stop auditioning for people who haven't earned the right to watch you perform. You are the prize. You are the standard. You are the gravity. And the moment you truly believe that, everyone around you will start believing it too. To support this channel, like and subscribe. Stay dangerous. Stay stoic.